Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on Werewolf Online. Today I'm gonna show you how to play as Bomber. Let's get started. We start with a classic hint, but nonetheless I need to mention it. Act really well, claim a role, and don't be too straight. You gotta find a balance between hard claiming role and being silent and not claim. This means that if you claim a solid role like Doctor, Beast Hunter, or TG, and the real one dies, you are suspicious really soon. But by claiming nothing and being fake, people will start to suspect you around the second or third day, which means that you will not win. You will probably need to blow up your bombs twice and then you are in an okay position, namely. Claiming RV in the sandbox can be tricky as well because there is only one RV in the sandbox at the moment of recording. If you decide to claim a role ASAP, trying Aura might be the best one to go, even if it's really difficult. Don't feel bad if you lose several times with it, that's pretty normal, but you will win one day for sure, and by not claiming anything, you will be very unlikely to win ever. Okay, in this game, I gotta admit that I was that lucky, but yes, it is usually not working to do what I actually did, and I have to admit that two of the people in this game are kind of friends, so yeah. And you will need to count on luck of a lot of suicides or extremely good kills by the wolves if you don't claim a role. Claiming RV, BH or TG is very common. Beast Hunter or Tough Guy, it's very common and most people will recognize it, because a lot of people will do it. By claiming you are full werewolf or bomber, you will be suspicious always. Think about this, why would a villager claim one of these roles? Last but not least, you can anticipate on the game. This might work sometimes, but you will need to encounter someone who is not experienced. If a witch killed someone and did not claim herself, you might try to claim it. Same goes for pacifists, medium who did not give their number and revived someone, jailer without bullet and no claims. Watch out with the jailer though, since the jailer might have spread their number indirectly, which means in jail, and the jailer can make you invulnerable by jailing you. Another hint is to keep the balance. This is pretty important. Try to have a good balance between village and werewolves, and if possible don't blow up the food too early. On the first one, you can't know who you kill, but I still recommend placing a bomb. Chance that you blow up 2 or 3 werewolves is not really likely to happen, and waiting for the second night will mean you will need to survive an extra day. In case the wolves get the upper hand in the town, you gotta reveal yourself being bomber. You will need to eliminate the werewolves ASAP and try to get something like a 1v1 v1 at the end if necessary, or even better, a 1v1 with a villager and not with an avenger. For some specific bomber hints, and these, the first hints are actually more general hints for any solo killer, so arsonist and serial killer as well, but now I've got a specific bomber hint. The first one is try to get as many people affected by your bomb. Killing the fool, however, might be better not to do in the beginning, except if the fool is revealed. Don't place bombs on people that are offline. In case you know more information and roles, e.g. the 3rd and 5th night, you have to think about where you place the bomb. Consider the next conditions. Who is werewolf and who is already suspected by the village? These people are namely likely to be killed at daytime by voting or by any bullet. Next, who is confirmed good and has some interesting powers, but is probably not protected? Well, you guess it. The werewolves will go for these people, like medium, the jailer, an unprotected aura seer, etc. What remains is some useless, confirmed good villagers, or people like a tough guy and a seer that will probably get protected by the tough guy. These are your targets for 2 reasons. The first reason is that they are confirmed, so if you make it late game, you want to have as much fakeness as possible. You don't want to have like a confirmed role by the pacifist and maybe a revived seer and a gunner without bullets and then maybe one more person, because yeah, if you got those so many revealed roles, it's very unlikely that you will win the game. And the second reason is that these people that are revealed and weak villagers in general are not interesting targets for the werewolves. So they won't kill these useless villagers. Since you gotta eliminate a lot of people, you need to have a good ratio anyway, and this means that killing useless people will still be pretty handy to do. The werewolves will not be likely to kill them, as I just said, and thus you have to do it because they will also not be killed by the village probably. Let's note, if someone is Avenger, you need to take him out ASAP, even if they say that you will die as well. Avengers late game are the biggest threat to you, and yeah, I can even call it fatal for, yeah, in terms of Werewolf Online. This also counts for the Fool. You absolutely don't want a 1v1 with a Fool, aka a cowboy fight. And of course, like the Avenger, the junior werewolf is also a big threat to you and will probably result in a tie. So now I have to say something about the game clip itself. It's not the perfect game clip I have recorded as Bomber, but since I had this on camera, I wanted to share it with you and to use this for a video. I did not really use most of my hints in this game. I was more anticipating Bomber in this game, as you could have noticed. Maybe I claimed pacifist earlier and stuff like that, and 14 then committed suicide. That may be a tactic as well, but probably not working. It's ethical suicide, but in this case he should not have. He could, yeah, it was not really necessary to do it yet. But anyway, I just win this game as Bomber. I got a lot of luck, and yeah, what I just did in this video is really unlikely to happen. So yeah, I would rather use the hints I gave this video and then then counting on such a situation. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope the tips were useful. Please leave a like and subscribe if it was useful, and check out the How to Play Is playlist. I got a lot of role tutorials, and there are a lot of coming as well. If you also want to vote which tutorial is next, then you can join the Hyperhood Discord server. The link is in the description, and besides of that, you can also join the recording sessions with gameplay for your friends if you join the Hyperhood. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you later, and don't be a traitor. Goodbye.